In the quiet moments of our lives, when the world's noise fades away, we sometimes hear a whisper. It's a gentle call, inviting us to look beyond the surface of our everyday existence. This, dear souls, is the beginning of a spiritual awakening. It's the process of becoming aware of your deeper nature, a nature that transcends the ego, societal conditioning, and material identity. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, feeling the sand beneath your feet and the breeze on your skin. Suddenly, you realize that you are not just observing the ocean, you are part of it. You are the witness to them, the awareness behind the constant chatter of the mind. This realization can be both liberating and disorienting. Call it God, the universe, or source. The name matters less than the feeling of oneness it brings. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing the interconnectedness of all things. Perhaps you feel a deep inner calling to live more authentically, to align your outer life with your inner truth. This calling can be gentle or intense, but it's persistent, urging you towards a life of greater purpose and meaning. You are not a passive observer, but an active co-creator of your reality. This can be unsettling, but it's a natural part of the process, as you shed layers that no longer serve your evolving self. This understanding brings both power and responsibility, inviting you to live with greater intention and awareness. The complexities of modern life may start to feel overwhelming, prompting you to seek moments of quiet reflection and to simplify your external world to match your internal shift. You might find yourself more attuned to the subtle energies around you, feeling deeply moved by a sunset or sensing the emotions of others more acutely. Awakening can bring up deep-seated fears and long-buried emotions. It's a process of healing and integration, and it takes time. It's a return to your true nature, a remembering of the divine spark within you that has always been there, waiting to be recognized. Honor your journey, celebrate your progress, and be patient with the parts of you that are still awakening, and to open their hearts to the possibility of a greater reality. For an awakening to your true nature, you awaken to the beauty and interconnectedness of all life. Trust the process, embrace the mystery, and allow yourself to be transformed by the beautiful unfolding of your own divine nature. Whether you're just beginning to sense this stirring within or you're well along your spiritual path, know that you are not alone. There may be periods of intense insight, followed by times of integration, and even moments that feel like setbacks. All of these are part of the journey. This increased sensitivity is a gift, though it may require some adjustment. Spiritual awakening is simply the process of remembering this truth and living from that place of knowing. It's a sacred journey, back to yourself, back to love, back to the source of all that is. This profound shift in perspective is the essence of spiritual awakening. What is spiritual awakening? Truly, it's a journey of remembering who you are at your core, beyond the roles you play and the masks you wear. You begin to realize that true fulfillment comes from within, not from accolades or possessions. This shift can be liberating, freeing you from the constant pursuit of external approval. It's a process of shedding illusions and embracing your whole self, including your shadows and imperfections. As you embark on this sacred path, you may find yourself questioning everything you once held as truth. Who am I, really? What is my purpose here? These questions arise not from the mind, but from the depths of your being, urging you to look inward. In this awakening, you begin to sense a connection to something greater than yourself. This shift in consciousness is not always comfortable. It often involves realizing that you are not your thoughts or emotions. As you awaken, you may start to see that life is not just happening to you, but through you. Spiritual awakening often comes in waves, triggered by various experiences. For some, it's a spontaneous moment of clarity during a walk in nature. For others, it arises from the depths of suffering or loss. Many find it through dedicated practices like meditation or inner work. However it comes, it leaves an indelible mark on your soul. As you navigate this transformative journey, you may notice certain signs that indicate you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening. You might also find yourself feeling disconnected from old patterns, people, or goals that once felt important. What used to drive you may no longer resonate. Many awakening souls report a heightened sensitivity to energy, nature, emotions, or intuition. As your awakening deepens, you may feel a growing desire for inner peace, simplicity, and spiritual truth. One of the most profound changes that often accompanies spiritual awakening is letting go of the need for external validation or material success as your core identity. It's important to understand that spiritual awakening is not a one-time event. It's usually a lifelong unfolding with waves of growth, integration, and expansion. Awakening is not about becoming perfect or spiritually superior. It's about becoming more authentic and awake to the truth of who you are. As you walk this path, remember to be gentle with yourself. In essence, spiritual awakening is when you begin to wake up from the illusion of separation and remember that you are a spiritual being, having a human experience. This awakening is not just for a chosen few. It's available to all who are willing to look within, to question their assumptions. As you continue on this journey of awakening, may you find the courage to embrace the unknown, the wisdom to trust your inner guidance, and the compassion to love yourself and others unconditionally. Remember, dear one, that you are already whole, already perfect in your essence. So, as you go forth from this moment, carry with you the knowledge that every step you take, every breath you breathe, is part of your awakening.